Guys, so I'm here with Juan Perez, and he was just telling me about his Airbnb. So you guys know I'm a real estate investor, and his numbers, it was just amazing, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So tell us about it.
Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Basically I was telling Amanda here how my Airbnb has been doing and how I've been able to mitigate for the winter months. For example, in December, a lot of people really don't want to travel because of the cold months. However, there's two very big holidays in December. So one of the things I kind of forecasted for was the fact that a lot of families want to find a nice place to have their Christmas dinners as well as New Year's parties. So I was able to actually change my numbers around for those weekends and weekdays, and I was able to bring in a good amount of money based on the fact that those weekends are going to be very popular. And now less people have booked it throughout the month. However, those days I was able to raise my prices in expectations of more people looking at those days specifically. So that's just one of the ways that I was able to mitigate the winter months. And I did the same thing with Thanksgiving, and it worked out very well. But you know, that's just one of the things I've been doing with the Airbnb.
So you still owe on your house, right?
Yes.
How much is your monthly payment?
My monthly payment, including my insurance and all that, it comes out to about $19.50 a month.
And how much is your average profit that you make a month?
So my average profit is about $1,000 a month.
So that's with paying your mortgage payment and then some.
Correct.
Nice. So that's amazing. So you're living for free.
Yeah.
And
Basically.
Getting profit for it.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. So how did you find out about Airbnb?
So thankfully I came to this amazing network of real estate investors and found a mentor here, found a great group of people, and I learned from someone else that was doing already Airbnb. And one day I just got on the app and I thought, let's give this a try. And right away I got a lot of positive feedback, and I had to figure out how I was going to do it. And that's basically just the way I got started. And then obviously from there, a lot of education came into it and different ways of doing things, a lot of trial and error.
Using people who are experienced to help you.
Yes, exactly.
So you're a police officer, so I'm just curious, since you found out about Airbnb once you got the network and around real estate investors, what made you want to get into real estate investing?
So it's a long story, but basically to make it short for everyone, I was injured at work. I was involved in an incident at work where I was making an arrest, and the individual decided that he did not want to be placed under arrest. So I was dragged by a vehicle, had to have surgery, and while I was at home recovering, I realized that this is not necessarily the way that I want to live the rest of my life, and I want to set myself up for success as well as my future family and all that. So I just decided that there has to be another way where I can work more independently and decide what I want to do with my future, and not necessarily keep putting myself out there at all times in harm's way.
That's amazing. Good for you. And I know I've said it in my other videos about unexpected expenses and things happening, because life happens sometimes, and even though Juan loves his job and still wants to do it, he realizes that he should be prepared for things if it doesn't go correctly, it doesn't go as planned, because life does not always go as planned. Right. That's for sure. So thank you for sharing your Airbnb details, and so reach out if you have any questions about Airbnb.
Take care.